What's up, Mega Total Nerds? This is Nonsense Norman speaking, and I'm just saying, hey, yeah, I'm alive. Yeah, I know it's kind of surprising to see me in person, especially in this uniform. Yes, let's see. You guys were probably thinking, how was it? How was basic training? Well, basic training was kind of fun. It was really fun. I mean, overall, it was a pretty fun experience to go through. I mean, at first, it sucked. I mean, it completely sucked. You was just like, I just want to leave. I just don't want to be part of the military anymore. Why am I here? Why? It wasn't even being at basic training itself. Before you go to basic training, you have to go to this place called reception. Reception is basically an processing center for you to get inside the military. At 30th AG, it's just, oh my goodness, there's a lot of sitting and waiting, not doing anything, and you're not allowed to fall asleep. If you fall asleep, you're going to get an Article 15, which basically eliminates you, it decreases your time for you to rank up. I mean, it increases your time for you to rank up. It takes away pay, it makes you stay at basic training longer, in a sense, so you don't want an Article 15. But yeah, 30th AG, Reception Battalion, worst place to be at. There's absolutely nothing to do. It's just super boring, and you just sit there and just do absolutely nothing. You get a couple shots, you fill out a little bit of paperwork, and then that's about it. That's really it. You just sit there all day, and you're not allowed to go to sleep. So it's just like tempting you to go to sleep, but you're not allowed to go to sleep. So don't go to sleep. But after reception, we go to this place called Delta 247 Infantry Brigade. Battalion, Company. Excuse my wording. Delta 247 Infantry Company. This is a part of the 198th Infantry Brigade, that's what I meant to say. And we're on this bus. We're heading down there. We make a stop. We get there. We're like, yeah, we're happy to be here. Yeah, we're happy to get our reception. Okay, first thing they do, and they're yelling at us to get the bus. They're like, get off the bus! Get off the bus! Get off the bus! Yeah, something like that. They're basically yelling at you to get off the bus. And then you're running around this complex, and you're just like, I don't know where to go. And they're like, go here, go there, go there. You gotta take your personal bag, which is basically where you put all your personal items, stuff that's not military issued, and you put it inside this little closet for them to keep all throughout training. All your civilian clothes, your what else is in there? Your civilian shoes, whatever that you brought that's civilian and not military. Basically, you put inside this bag that goes inside this closet that you don't get back to the end of basic training. After that, we run with our other bags. We have these two big green bags on our back. One on our back, one that we're holding, that we're bear hugging to death. Like we're like, I don't want to drop it. And then you're running, and then we stop in this little, under this little type breezeway type thing called the CTA. We call it the CTA. It's like a breezeway. If you're not sure what a breezeway is, you're just gonna have to look it up because I have no editing equipment to show you what a breezeway looks like. Okay, but then we meet our drill sergeants. I have 3 drill sergeants. One of them's name is Drill Sergeant Augustine. He's, what is Drill Sergeant Augustine? Koba? You can't hear me. Never mind. Drill Sergeant Augustine, he's, what is he? Is he Mexican? He's either Mexican. Yeah, he's Mexican. Yeah, he is Mexican. I didn't want to be wrong and just assume he was. Yes, he is Mexican. I have Drill Sergeant Miles, African American from Louisiana. And then Drill Sergeant Wise, he's from, where's he from? Yeah, he's from Virginia. He's from where I am right now. They're both, all 3 great drill sergeants. But at the day 0, which is the day that you get the basic training itself, you did not like them. You did not like them whatsoever. On day 0, worst feeling ever. They asked us on day 0 to take the bag that we're bear hugging, keep the one on our back, and lift it above our heads. So we're like, ah! They're like, get it off your head, get it off your head. Some people try to balance it on their head, and you're like, no, get it off your head. You're like, ah! lifting that bag over your head. Your muscles are tiring. You're just like, I want to leave. I want to leave right now. But no, you can't leave. Then, after that, you go to your bed. You get assigned your room, your bunkmate. Not your room. This is AIT. I'm confusing AIT with basic training right now. You get assigned your bunkmate and your bunk and your wall locker where you keep all your stuff in. You gotta organize it, make your bed. What else? Then we go out to the DFAC to eat, and then we're getting yelled at the DFAC. The DFAC. Oh yeah, let me explain the acronym DFAC. DFAC stands for dining facility. So if you hear me say DFAC, I'm referring to the dining facility where you go eat. Dining facility. Do you understand? Dining facility. Yeah, I say it 3 times just for you guys, man. I might have said it 4th. I'm not sure. I wasn't counting. The dining facility. You go out and go eat there. We're getting yelled at in the line, talking about, "Hurry, get your food! Get your food! Hurry up and get it!" And then we're just like, you're just so confused, and you're just like, no one ever rushed me to get my food before like this. I'm not used to this, and you're just like, and people start to get in trouble. And then as soon as we get done eating, we go outside. Guess what? We're in the front leaning rest position. We're in the front leaning rest position. And if you know what the front leaning rest position, that's basically the start of the push-up position. The push-up position is when your arms are locked out. And you're standing, just holding it like this on the ground. You're just like this on the ground, just like this. But yeah, that's basically how that is. What else is there to say? I'm gonna go on to more of what we did at basic training. Let me explain how basic training is broken down into first, though. Basic training is broken down into 3 phases, technically 4, but. Three phases. The 4th one is kind of just a last week type thing, last couple of days type thing. But 3 phases for sure. It's red, white, and blue. Red phase is the phase that you start off in. It's the worst phase. It's the most intense phase. White phase is more on to rifle marksmanship, and that's about it. Blue phase is more about field training exercises like staying out in the woods, learning combat readiness, combat operations, and combat scenarios, learning how to work as a team and get through a combat scenario. Okay, for this video, to make it short, I'm just gonna talk about red phase. I'm already at about like almost 8 minutes right now, so I'm gonna try to cut this off at like 12 minutes. I know it's gonna be kind of long, but bear with me. I don't know if you want to hear this, but bear with me. In red phase, we did this. Let's see, what did we do? We did Eagle Tower. This is a tower that you rappel off of. It's about 45 feet high. It's pretty awesome. That was probably the funnest thing I ever did. Basic training was rappelling. Then we did the gas chamber. The gas chamber was actually not that bad. It was good, but it was not that bad. You were just coughing out. You can barely breathe once you get out, but you get all your mucus and stuff clears out of you as soon as you get out of the gas chamber. Then you do the what else did we do? We did land navigation, where you're put out to this land scenario, and then you just gotta navigate through this forested area and get to one point from the beginning point to the end point, and so on and so forth. We did a ruck march, where you have a rucksack, which is basically this big old backpack type thing. Put on your back, put all your equipment that you're supposed to have to simulate you being out for a couple of days in a hostile environment. And then you march as far as they want you to, some miles. The longest one I did was a 10-mile ruck march. That was killer. I was so tired afterward. That was in blue phase though, so that's at the end. That's the very last thing you do. But more on to red phase. Red phase is more about drill and ceremony for sure. More about, oh yeah, we also did the obstacle course. Basically, there's various obstacles on this course that they have built for us. We also did the team. I forgot what it's called. The team building course, whatever it's called. Where you just like do like this team exercise where you got to get to one side of this platform to another, but like there's a certain amount of tools that you're allowed to use to get over there. Yeah, that's about all that we did in red phase. In the next video, I'll talk about white phase. White phase, you did a lot more stuff, but red phase, that's basically all we did. Got yelled at a lot, gained a little bit more discipline, and then we graduated onto white phase, which is we took a little test type thing. Various questions about red phase, what you learn, and see how much you pertain from your training, and that's about it. That's all I pretty much have for red phase. It was overall the worst phase for sure, but it felt like the shortest phase, and it brought me closer to my faith, because my faith started to grow a whole lot more, because like I depended on God a lot during red phase to help me get through it. Oh yeah, we also took PT tests at the end of red phase. We take one each phase. That's about all the only information I ever missed. But that's all I got for you, MegaTotal nerds. It's been a good time talking. Yeah, I talked to Andrew a lot. I just told him just a couple minutes ago I was gonna make this video, since I finally have a little bit of time to make it. But that's all I got for you. This is Private Norman Dick signing out for you, or Nonsense Norman, as you call me on my YouTube channel. Just remember, now watching my videos is total nonsense.